Hello dear students, good day. Today we are going to do our next topic. It is very good and important topic. One of the questions from this topic you will be finding in the coming exams of 5 marks. So please keep revising, keep practicing. We are going to find the derivatives. Derivatives, we can say it as differentiation also. Differentiation means the splitting up of the higher powers to the lower ones. So first of all we will be studying derivative using first principle. Means we are finding derivative of a function in using first principle. So using first principle, like we have been given a function fx. Fx can also be said as y. We are going to find its derivative. So its derivative can be represented with f dash x for dy on dx. This is differentiation symbol. Right now I will be using this f dash x because we will be giving a function as fx. So formula using first principle will be, the formula for this will be first principle derivative fx is equals to limit of h tends to 0, limit of h tends to 0, fx plus h minus fx whole upon h. This is the formula for the first principle derivative. You have to learn this particular formula. After this, now you will be able to solve some of the questions. So first question I am taking very easy question. If we have been given, if fx equals to x, we have been given a function fx as x. So what will be the value of fx plus h? Fx plus h will be x plus h. Now we'll put these values into the function to get the derivative of this function. So this will be first principle derivative. F dash x is limit of h tends to 0, fx plus h means x plus h minus fx means x whole upon h. X to x will cancel. Limit of h tends to 0, it will be h upon h, and now this becomes 1. We cannot put the limit, so answer means the differentiation of x will be 1. The first principle derivative itself is giving the value of the differentiation of this function as x. So derivative of x will be 1. Now another function we are taking. Now I am taking fx equals to x square. Fx equals to x square. So next thing we need, it will be given to us. They will be going to give us the question, find the derivative of fx equals to x square or find the derivative of x square using first principle derivative. So fx plus h as per the formula will be x plus h to whole square. Wherever x is there, we have to convert that into x plus h. We have to write x as x plus h. So it is now this. Now we know the identity. First principle derivative is equals to limit of h tends to 0, fx plus h minus fx whole upon h. Every time you have to write this identity. Now limit of h tends to 0, fx plus h means x plus h to whole square minus fx means x square whole upon h. Now we could go for a square minus b square. Otherwise a plus b to whole square. Anything, whatever you are able to implement, you can implement. So right now I am going for limit of h tends to 0 a plus b to whole square, that is x square plus h square plus 2xh minus x square whole upon h. X square to x square cancel. Limit of h tends to 0. I'm taking h common. H plus 2x whole upon h. Now h is 0, 0 plus 2x. So it will be 2x. So what we are finding, the derivative of x square is 2x. We are finding that the derivative of x square is 2x. Now similarly, one question similar to this I am giving you for your homework, that will be fx equals to x cube. This you have to do in your homework. So please practice similar type of questions. Yes, beta, now we are going to do some more questions based on the same topic, first principle derivatives. So two more I have selected for this. One is given fx equals to 2x plus 1. So for this again we need to find fx plus h. So the value of fx plus h will be 2 times x plus h plus 1. So now we are going to put this into the formula. So first principle derivative will be limit of h tends to 0. Fx plus h means 2x plus h plus 1. I have told you already, wherever x is written we have to write x plus h minus 2x plus 1 whole upon h. Now let us open the bracket. So x tends to 0, limit x tends to 0, 2x plus 2h plus 1 minus 2x minus 1 whole upon h. 2x to 2x gets cancelled, 1 to 1 get cancelled. So it becomes limit of h tends to 0, 2h upon h. It will cancel. So the result is 2. That means the derivative of 2x plus 1, the derivative of 2x plus 1 will be 2. So I suppose now with the number of questions we are getting questions little more better and we will be able to solve some of the questions. Yes, next question it is fx equals to sine x. We know the identity, it is first principle derivative limit of h tends to 0 fx plus h minus fx whole on h. So it means I don't have right now fx plus h. So I am calculating fx plus h equals to, I am writing it somewhere here, fx plus h is equals to sine x plus h. Now we'll put this all into the formula. So limit of h tends to 0 sine x plus h minus sine x whole upon h. Now our task is to solve this. Two different identities we could apply, either sine c minus sine d, or we can apply sine a plus b. So I am going with sine a plus b right now. Otherwise I like to apply sine c minus sine d, but right now I am going with sine a plus b. So it will become limit of h tends to 0 sine a plus b means sine x cos h plus cos x sine h minus sine x whole upon h. Now see, limit of h tends to 0. Out of these two things, what I am able to take common? Sine x. What is left? Cos h minus 1 whole upon h plus cos x sine h upon h. We are going to implement limit sine x, limit of h tends to 0, cos h minus 1 upon h. plus cos x, limit h tends to 0, sin h upon h. Now see, we remember this is, its value is 0. So sin x into 0 plus cos x into 1. So the result is cos x. Only the thing which we must remember, I am writing over here, limit of h tends to 0, cos x minus 1 upon x is 0, and limit of x tends to 0, sin x upon x is 1. If we are knowing these two properties, these two limit conditions, then we are able to calculate. So the derivative of sin x, is cos x. Now same ways, homework, you can do all the trigonometric ratios, cos x, tan x, cot x, sec x, cosec x. These you have to do in the homework. These all are important and you will be going to get one of the question in your upcoming exam. So keep revising, keep practicing. These are really important and good questions. Thank you.